All praises and honor and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh.
Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem HaKadosh, Bahashem Yahushai.
All right, double honors to the apostles and GMS that we well. All right, who we learn this truth from. Shalom and double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops out there. All right, and blessings to the 144,000 and the 1/3. All right, the elect and the few sisters. And take, man. You know, all kinds of wickedness and foul spirits are running rampant in Babylon the Great, man. Brothers got precepts?
Yeah. Job 20:1. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrites but for a moment?
Yeah, because to the Lord, it's only been half a day, man. Right? It's been about 500 plus years. Right? Which is just a moment. It's a short moment. You know, the scripture said just a little season. So that's just a little season to the Lord. Right?
Now the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mounts up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet shall he perish forever like his own dung.
Yeah, so this man has surpassed all the kingdoms prior, the Romans, right? The Jakes in the medieval times, right? The Assyrians and Babylonians. So they got, great riches and so-called knowledge and wisdom, but everything is being toppled down. Man. Everything's being uncovered. That this place runs off iniquity, injustice, right? Injuries. Right?
Yet shall he perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall not be chased away as a vision in the night. The iron also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Hosea 6, verse 1. Come and let us return unto the Lord Yahweh, for he hath torn, and he will heal us. He hath smitten, and he will bind us up. After 2 days will he revive us. In the third day he will raise us up.
Yeah, we're in the third day pretty much right now, right? 2 days is referring to 2,000 years, right? We're in the third day. We're in the renewal. 3 represents understanding, right? Through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, we're returning to the Lord and the Son, right? We're acknowledging our iniquity, right? Our sins, our trespasses, right? We're confessing our faults before the Lord. We're calling on His name, which is a very special thing in these times, man. To know the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, right? Right?
And we shall live in His sight.
And how are we living, man? Right now we're breathing, we're living, right? Just like Adam was made a living soul. He was given the statutes and commandments, the ways of life, man. How to take care of the earth, how to take care of his own body, right? How to guide his house, right? Those things are all the scriptures.
Well, 2 Peter 3:8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that the one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, and as some men count slackness, but is long suffering. So the Lord, even though it's taken us a long time, right, but it's been only a half day to the Lord. So we're basically approaching like the end of Esau's reign of his kingdom. And that's pretty much it right now.
Ezekiel 12, verse 27. Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off.
Yeah, that prosperity doctrine bullshit, right? That your pastors talk about. Right? The evil is not going to come. Right? There's no martial law. There's no concentration camp. Right? It's just a bunch of prosperity, man. The Lord wants you to be prosperous and blessed and rich. Right? That's all madness, man.
Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, there shall none of thy words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord Yahweh power.
That's right. All the words are written in the scriptures, man. and there's a select group of men that are able to break it down, man, because they were given that spirit. You know, you got a bunch of Bible scholars out there that spend years and decades, man, right, picking their brains out, man, going crazy, right, to much study the words of the flesh. Right? They can't get anything, man. They can't even get the sword, which is a top precious thing. Right?
Jeremiah 22:1. Woe unto the pastors which destroy and scatter the sheep on my pastures of the Lord. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away.
Yeah, what are you feeding them? Pork, shrimp, madness in the spiritual sense. Right? You're feeding them abominations. Right? You're not feeding them food, meat for repentance, man. Right? You're not feeding them nutrition. Things that'll aid them in these last times, man. You're not even talking about the last time, the last days. Right? Go ahead.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord power of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, saith the Lord. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries whither I have driven them, and will bring them again into their fold, and they shall be fruitful and increase.
And that's Jacob, man. Spread out throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Right? In all kinds of places you would never guess. Jacob is there. Right? Being a different fashion, right? Having a different spirit, you know, flavoring up the place, right? That's Jake, right? And even Jake that doesn't even know they're Jake, man, they're different. That's why the Israelites among the heathen, they're more hated. You know, the curses they're on them. Because even among their people, they're not those people, right? They're like an outcast among outcasts.
Book of Deuteronomy 28:64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there shalt thou serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. So a lot of people, they're worshiping all kinds of different idols. Some of them are worshiping like these Hindu gods. They're worshiping Allah. Like Allah is a big demon for them, like a big wine. You know, people bowing down to that image, right? Of the black stone, and a whole bunch of different images. All right. It says right Borgia stuff.
Micah 3, verse 1. And I said, Hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment, who hate the good and love the evil?
Yeah, that's a lot of these Jakes, man, right? This time they're sold out, right? They're part of different fraternities and brotherhoods and societies, and they're actually on the game, right? Their game is your loss, man. Their game is their foot on your neck, so to speak. And that's Jacob pressing Jake, man. You know, that's why when we get into history, brothers, you know, sometimes you can't understand how can Jake do that to Jake. But the scriptures say, among my people are found wicked men. You know? Right? Everyone looks to their own gain, man. Right? Go ahead.
Who pluck off their skin from off them?
Yeah, the skin going into tying in with Ezekiel, right? The dry bones, the sinews and the flesh and the skin. Your identity, man, your heritage. Oh, you're not the Jews, you're not the real Israelites. Those people, you got to donate to them. All right, go ahead.
And their flesh from off their bones, who also eat the flesh of my people, and flay their skin from off them. And they break their bones and chop them in pieces. As for the pot and as the flesh within the cauldron, then shall they cry unto the Lord Yahweh, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at that time.
That's right. That's the time of what? Jacob's trouble, man. The time we're approaching, right? The nighttime, man, where no man can work. That's what we're approaching, right? the gates being shut in the street, man. The storehouse is being shut up. Right?
As they have behaved themselves ill in their doings. Thus said the Lord Yahweh concerning the prophets that make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry peace, and he that putteth not into their mouths, they even prepare war against him.
Yeah, you got. It's not just Jake is bugged out. You got set, like I said, set up Israelites. You got Israelites that are set up, man, to deceive the people as well. Yeah.
You know, the man's on a rampage talking about after the kingdom, like basically that the Esau gonna come back, you know, and
Surprise attack.
it's just madness, you know? A whole bunch of heresies, you know.
Yeah, which should give Obadiah. So he's completely bugged out. Because how could that happen when an Obadiah says that they're going to be burnt?
They like things in the cinematic way. That's why he also said Rome is going to be destroyed. Where's that in the scripture?
These dumb Israelites. He says it in that passionate way.
Passionate.
These dumb
You got a
Israelites.
bunch of Israelites. These crazy guys. Don't listen to them. Right? Where does it say the Vatican is going to be destroyed?
These dumb Israelites.
Guess what? That guy's well off.
Oh my God.
Very well off.
The guy's almost a millionaire. 150 million. Oh.
Therefore night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall
Hey,
be
forget
dark.
all of that. Forget about the money. He's on social media. He's being promoted socially. That's not going to happen to the men of the Lord. The men of the Lord cannot be promoted socially, and we've already said that from the get-go. Why are we not on TV? Why are we not? We used to prophesy right across from CP24 or wherever that
much years?
media.
City News or whatever.
Yeah, one of them. How come they never put us
They
on?
always had the truck pass by and they look at us.
Yeah, they look.
You know?
Yeah, Omni News right there too.
Yeah, I'll be.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And it shall be dark unto you, that ye shall not divine, and the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. Then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, you guys are good. Yeah, it's a sidewalk.
Then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded.
Yeah, the false seers, the false prophets, man. Right? You have seen no vision. All you do is babble your own vain imagination, man. Right? You're wise in your own eyes. Right? That's why you make up these breakdowns. Right? You just make up breakdowns as you go, man. And a lot of these guys do that, right? You see a lot of these split off camps, these ex-GMS guys, and these other, I'll call them amalgamators, right? They just amalgamate, oh, I like this part, I like this, I don't like this, I like this, I don't like this, and you just mix it up in a pot.
In a
Don't
pot.
do that. What's your madness, man? Right? Because it sounds good, but guess what? Just because it sounds good doesn't mean it's a true melody.
That's right.
Or that's the time for that note, right? Because this is a song, right? It's a melody, right? There's a bunch of notes. And it has to be played in a harmonious way, man. The Lord is very detailed and meticulous, man.
Yeah, none shall want him.
When the Lord instructed Aaron and Moses and those men to build certain things, the ark and the tents and the different things in the temple,
That's right.
He made the measurements. He said 2 cubits here, 24 here,
That's
3
right.
score here,
That's right.
right? Go ahead.
Yeah, they shall all cover their lips, for there is no answer of power. But truly, I am full of power by the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh, and of judgment, and of might, to declare unto Jacob his transgression, and to Israel his sin. Hear this, I pray you, ye heads of the house of Jacob, and princes of the house of Israel, that abhor judgment and pervert all equity. They build up Zion with blood, and Jerusalem with iniquity. The heads thereof judge for the heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire.
Right, man. Money. Not, in a spiritual sense, this is our profession, but it's not a physical profession. It's not a profession you can lay back on. Go ahead.
And the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they lean upon the Lord Yahweh and say, is not the Lord Yahweh among us? None evil can come upon us. Therefore shall Zion for your sake be plowed as a field, and Jerusalem shall become heaps. and the mountain of the house as the high places of the forest.
This is Obadiah 1:17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
That's right.
For the Lord hath spoken it.
So a lot of these guys, when they remove and add things on, you got to be careful, man, because the Lord can add blasphemies to you, man. The curses in the scriptures, right? If you remove it, you take away, or you add on to the scriptures, man, right? That's a clear-cut prophecy. You know, it didn't say a 1/10 is going to be left, and we're going to have to fight them again, and then this is going to happen, and nah, man, it's going to be done.
This is Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, said the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, the remnant, and the son, and the nephew, said the Lord. And I will also make a possession for the bittern and the pools of water, with the besom of destruction, said the Lord of hosts. That was the point.
Right. This is Joel 3:16 in the NLT. It says, the Lord Yahweh's voice will roar from Zion and thunder from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth will shake. But the Lord Yahweh will be a refuge for his people, a strong fortress for the people of Israel. Then you will know that I, the Lord your God, Yahweh, live in Zion, my holy mountain. Jerusalem will be holy forever, and foreign armies will never conquer her again.
That's right, we're going to break it
Fine,
down.
you know, because when the true people are established in the land, okay, Native Americans, all right, the true biblical Israelites are established through divine intervention, okay, that Yahweh, the armies, okay, of the thousands of heaven and angels, they're gonna raise up Israel again and restore us. And so it's a reparation. You're only gonna get it from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You're not gonna be afraid anymore, man. That's when no nation is ever gonna be able to conquer you again, man. So what is Nate talking about? Esau's gonna rise up again. You know, it's gonna be a plot twist. You know? You're adding onto the scriptures, man. You know?
Yeah, like I said, they just want to be exciting,
Right.
cinematic, right? That's why they have the intros with the sword. The intros with the magnificent, right? The visuals, right?
Hey, but rise up with what? Right? That's why sometimes brothers have to use their brain as well. Rise up with what? They're going to rise up against a people with spiritual power, a people with new bodies. When first of all, the first thing that you're going to do, thus said the Lord, is destroy the weapons. To turn the weapons into plowshares. What's the weapons represent? The weapons represents Esau's power. So if he destroys Esau's power, how is he going to rise again?
Exactly.
It said nation shall not learn war.
War anymore.
So this.
Get a
He
quick
went
percent.
to that scripture. He went for Isaiah 2. He read that same scripture that Ed was read. So he kind of contradicted himself. Nation shall learn war no more.
And he contradicted himself because the scripture that he read was about reincarnation as well. So he's cutting reincarnation and he cut himself with reincarnation.
3%. Revelation 22:18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of
That's
this
right.
book. If any man should add unto these things,
That's right.
Yahweh should add unto him the plagues that are written in this book.
That's right.
Verse 19. And if any man should take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahweh should take away his part out of the book of his life,
That's right.
and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book. So now he's going against, talking about nonsense. That was it about.
It's not about how many years you've known this truth. It's about if the Most High has ordained or put you aside to endure until the end.
That's right.
Because I came and saw Nate breaking down the name Yahweh, right? And they were so diligently, eloquently.
Yeah, he's the one that got me out of the Selassie. He's the one that cut Selassie for me.
in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
In
he
Brooklyn.
cut Selassie for me.
Yeah.
Because I was in the Selassie religion, Rastafarian. He cut Selassie. And I was like, God damn.
I'm privy to the correct knowledge. I was watching. I aspire to be one of his minions.
True.
All praise Yahweh Shemai Shai. I it's the matter that
That's right.
That's right.
witchcraft,
That's right.
Yep.
you know?
Hebrews 8 verse 8. For it that first have been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. For finding fault with them, he said, Behold, the days come, said the Lord, when I shall covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, and not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, said the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days.
That's right.
Except the Lord, I will put my laws into their mind and write in them in their heart, and I will be them, and I'll be with them a God, and they shall be my people, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. Right? So it shows you that he's Dave's talking about how after when we have the kingdom for 1,000 years, basically that they're gonna come and that
Blitzkrieg.
yeah, it's a whole bunch of confusion.
There's gonna be a coup d'etat attempt.
That's him. This guy's thinking like this guy's acting like it's one of those Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, but that's why Paul wrote about that. Jewish fables, just dumb tales, man. Stupid breakdowns.
Yeah, that the apes are gonna come back and it's not gonna.
Stupid Israelite camps.
Next thing let's say that the Most High and the angels are fighting in heaven.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna say next.
Hey, well, guess what? You had a guy called the Discomforter. He said when you go to hell, Satan bends you over and pops you.
Oh my gosh.
That's why he died. That's why
Wow.
This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 52. In a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised. He shall be changed. For this corruptible must be incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, Death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to Yahweh, which giveth us the victory, true Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Mashiach. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of Yahushua, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
I want to bring out a quote that Albert Einstein had brought out. The pride of the devil. But it says, I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. And, that just goes into the pride of this devil, but the Most High is really going to subdue you, man. You're not going to rise again, man. Right. Because this is prophesied. You were allotted a time, to reign, man. And this is it right now, man. You have all your different cities. You give homage to all your gods. All right. Revel in wickedness, witchcraft is thriving. Brothers look around. We see Jacob, we see Israelite, and they're lost, man. We're like, yeah, this witchcraft is really working. Man.
Heavy.
It's the night of the living dead.
Right. We're the only ones living, man. People are dead as all hell, man. It's sometimes it's scary. It's like, damn. That's why we got to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai that we have this knowledge of the truth, man. Right?
This is Job 14:4. It says, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Elder, we're in a small season. The season is short that he has to rule. He's in a little season. He's not in a long rulership, because when you think about the rulership that he's in, it really only began in the 1800s, man. In the 1700s, he still never got a full foothold of the world, man. He got that full foothold when we went down in Russia. And when we went down in Russia, that was the late 1700s, man, going into the 1800s. And Jake still had a little bit of power until they transformed everything into black and white. Then they took all property and rulership away from Jake, because Jake still had money.
That's right.
Then they took everything from Jake. They took away your name. They took everything. They took your riches.
Yeah, in the 1800s, that's when a lot of the Teemanites started doing their work in Germany, doing all kinds of theory, drugs, just all those innovative Teemanite things.
Yeah,
Wicked
Enlightenment
things.
period.
That's right.
Yeah, they had the Enlightenment period. There was more? Or that was it?
Oh, that was it, yeah.
Oh, that was it?
About Ezekiel 35 verse 1, it says, moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, prophesy against it, and say unto it, thus says the Lord Yahweh shall
Yeah,
power.
and that's a token. Seer means what? Hairy. Petra means rock. Edom means red. There's a bunch of clues, man, to who the hell Edomites are. We don't know who the Edomites are.
Elder, they had a movie called Harry and the Hendersons, but it's they call him Harry, but really and truly, that when the kid first saw him, he said Harry, Harry. He called the guy Harry and the Hendersons, and he came from the Caucasus Mountains, the Sasquatch looking guy. So they tell on themselves, man.
It says verse 3, and say unto it, thus says the Lord Yahweh shall power. Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee was I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel, and the force of the sword, in the time of the calamity.
Yeah. So a perpetual hatred means a continual hatred, man. Right? There's a time where Jacob and Esau got together, they wept, they hugged it out. But guess what? That spirit of Esau and Jacob, right? It was never quenched, man.
He shall
It
take
came from
the thing off. He shall take the chains off, and he shall rule over you. He shall take the yoke off. So Esau will take the yoke off.
But it started with you, because the Lord said, one nation shall be stronger than
Then the other.
Right? And they wrestled in the womb, man.
That's right.
So there was enmity from the beginning, man.
Which
Right?
means it's spiritual.
And then when you go through the procession of time, the Edomites, the Edomite scholars, they actually deny Esau's involvement in the Babylonians, right? The time the Babylonians came and destroyed our temple. Right? When you try to look up that history, Esau kind of sways off. He doesn't even want to touch it, man. You got to go into it because Esau was there destroying the temple as well.
That's right.
Right? Calling out, hey, Israelites, they do it that way. Someone thinks it was right? And they were happy. They were singing songs. Yes,
Raising,
it's good.
raising.
Yeah, raising to the foundation. You know? And then it went on and on. When they went and conquered the Persian Empire. You know, and then when they got up in the Grecians. Right? Go ahead,
God, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel and the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, the time that their end, the time that they need to had an end. Therefore, as I live to the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood. With your blood it shall pursue thee. Woo! Thus will I make
Here he yeah. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up, Esau.
Peace, man.
Damn beast, man.
So a lion, I'm not a beast.
Yes, you are a beast. I can
you're
tell.
a beast.
Caucasus Mountains.
What?
Caucasus Mountains. Yes. Yes.
I walk with Almighty. I walk with Almighty.
Yeah.
Quest for fire.
Quest for fire. Quest for fire. He knows.
What did the boys say, man? Don't figure that out.
Yeah, we don't get down with pedophilia.
Old Mount Seir. Go ahead, brother.
5% of the Bible.
Oh.
The good stuff is talking about I and I and you are not I. Shine, you say. Every day you shine. Every you is ours. If you repel abomination, repel Agenda 2030.
Verse 7. Thus I make the seer most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill the mountains with slain men in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers. Shall they fall that they have spread the sword.
Hey, get the fuck on, man.
Verse 9. I will make thee perpetual to nations,
You have head.
and thy cities shall not return. And ye shall know that I am God Yahweh.
Line up your head.
Right.
Very good.
Job 30, I got it.
Very good.
Devil cities will not return.
Read that part again, Ak. Yeah, it says, verse 9, I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return.
That's right. So how is he ever going to rise again, man? It says the cities will never return, man. We're not going to be seeing all these skyscrapers anymore, right?
City skyline.
Yeah.
Hey, what scripture is that? What? 35?
So this
Hey, did you read verse 5? Okay.
You want it back again? Or?
No.
Verse 9, I will make perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return.
Yeah, brother's going to do perpetual. Because let's see what this word is going to go into, right? You know? Because Nate, he's saying that these guys are going to rise again, right? You know?
Perpetual in the online etymology. It's an adjective. Mid 14th century, everlasting.
But hold on. They're going to rise again, but then he's getting mad that we said that the 2/3 are going to come back as babies, though. So love your enemy and hate your people.
Right.
It's we're crazy because our people are going to come back and they're going to come back good. They're going to come back righteous. But no. Esau's coming back, though.
No.
You know how bugged out that is, man? Man's bugged out, bro.
Well paid.
Perpetual, mid 14th century, everlasting, unceasing, existing.
It's an everlasting.
Take off your jaws.
All right? And it says perpetual desolation. So it's going to be an
Where's
everlasting desolation. Right? You know?
You're not going to rise again.
You shall continue
Right?
until the same.
This is the word perpetual. We got a Bible. It says here, long duration, antiquity, everlasting.
Everlasting, man. Okay, so you're not going to rise, man. So enjoy this kingdom while you can. Enjoy this rulership while you can, man. Not some prophetic times. Because the time to come, because the future judgment, the time to come, you're going to be under the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the Israelites.
Right.
Right? Okay? And you're going through pure perpetual slavery, man.
Hey, let me tell you something about the Lord's curses. Even when you want to get up, because we have the knowledge of rulership, but can we get rulership even with the knowledge? No, because the Lord still has that cloud over us, man. And until he takes that away from us, we're nothing. So when the Lord puts that cloud back on Esau, man, Esau can't rise. That's why the scripture says what it says about rulership. It's the Lord that gives rulership, man. It's not man. No matter how much you try, no matter how much you want, you might pray for it. You might think you're doing the right things. You might do this, you might do that. If the Lord don't want you in power, you're not going to have power, man. I don't care how much knowledge you have. I don't care what you know.
Quick precept.
The Lord rules in the kingdom of men, right?
That's right.
Quick precept. This is Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. Wrapping up your point. And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee. will
That's
curse
right.
thee. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of Yahweh and do all his commandments.
Hey, brother, and you see when it says that he shall put down curses on them? You think those curses can come off them? You think they can do, you know, in the NBA, they do the crossover and they do the this. You see in the NFL, they do the juke. You think they could juke the curses? I'm trying to juke the curses right now. As soon as you juke, whoop, curses right there. No matter what you do, curses right there. Until the Most High takes that curse off of you, there's nowhere to go. I don't care what you do. I don't care how much prayers you send up. I don't care how much garments you have, how much fringes you have. I don't care what you guys do. The curses are still on you. And that's what's going to happen to our enemies, man. They're done.
Like, and they're crying right now. The Edomites are balling.
And the curses ain't even on them
Like,
yet.
they're balling. When I listen to the radio and shit and TikTok, the Edomites are balling.
Hey, the curses have cleaved onto us so much that we think that that's a part of life. We think that the way that we live is actually okay. We think death and destruction is okay. We think growing up in single-parent homes is okay.
This is the word first. It says, oath of covenant from the Most High, from men. Exhortation.
Got a script? This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. It says, for behold, the day coming, burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that wicked shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and he shall go forth and grow up as plants of the stall.
It said neither root nor branch, man. So there's not gonna be a time for Esau to rise up. Okay? He's not gonna have an opportunity to sprout up. You know? He's not gonna be spiritually okay? Get proper vegetation in order for him to succeed again, man. You know? He's gonna be destroyed. Pursuant to Obadiah. He's not going to be able to sow seed, right? In order to bring forth some commandments, right? And he's not going to be able to do that, man. His seed, his offering, everything is going to be cut off, man. Okay? Ain't gonna be no tares, you know, lingering around in the kingdom of heaven.
Right?
Verse 3, it says, and ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet. In the day that I shall do this, says the Lord Yahweh Shai host. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, and horror for all Israel, with the statutes and judgments.
So, brother said the crowd. So the crowd and the people, right? It's basically a people, and it's the Edomites, man. It's a crowd of people of the nation. The Most High has designated you as the crowd. That's why you have the America be as proud as it can be in the army, and that's the slogan at one point, right? Because you people think this God complex. Jeremiah 30, right? You people have this God complex, right? Where you think you can't be touched. Well, the Most High has got a nice present wrapped box. Yeah, got it. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 31. Behold,
Sorry, 30.
sorry, 30. Therefore shall her young man walk in the streets.
So the young man, okay, and this is a threat that's gonna get cashed in. All right, the Most High is gonna cash in on these threats. So we're telling you, all we're trying to do is read the Bible, give it a correct understanding, because we haven't given any money, right, to hold anything back. We're just giving you thus saith the Lord. Okay, we're very peaceful men up here.
And all her men of war shall be cut off.
So your men, because you have a draft, right? Everyone's worried about getting drafted, and you drag racers, right? Who opt to cut your rod off, right? And you women who want to be men, guess what? You're gonna be seen as men in those days. So be fearful, in your decisions, man, because they're trapped unto you. Read.
And all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, says the Lord Yahweh.
Cut off means you're gonna die. All right. You know what? I have no secrets here, and no dark saying for this. Cut off means you're gonna die. That's what the Lord says. All right. Read.
Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud.
Okay, so the Most High is saying He's not with you, most proud. So I already explained to you who the proud nation is. All right, the nation under the banner of white. Okay, they're the nation who are the most proud, because they have a thing called albinism and melanism. But we're not debating that. I could care less what color a person is or color I am. It's all about a spirit. And the Most High put a spirit in you that goes back to the Israelites. You're good for now, right? If you're the elect. If you're not the elect, guess what? You gotta come back again. But the people under the banner of white, right? If you go back to a man called Esau, Edom, you're an Edomite. And you're also the proud nation. Okay? You're above everybody, man. You're the base, and the Most High made you the head. Hats off to you. Sucks to be you.
Said the Lord Yahweh Shai of hosts, for that day come, the time that I will visit thee, and the most proud shall be stumble and fall.
That's right. So the Most High is set a snare for you. He's gonna trip you up. That's what He's saying, man. Okay, give me Isaiah 9:5. All right, because all them saber rattling, eventually they're gonna pull them out. All right, and they're gonna cash in on their threats, because the Lord is controlling both sides, man. Right? You hear him say, the banker's war and certain people's controlling both sides. Guess who's controlling them? Okay, the Lord is called the Lord of hosts for a reason. Now the word host is going into armies. Okay, so the Lord is basically the one manipulating, right? Pulling in, manipulating to do this and to do that. All right, so we know this, which is why we ain't taking those sides. All we is asking for is more butter in our popcorn, or watch the chicken pop off. Okay?
Isaiah 9.
And none shall rise up, and I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all around about him.
All right, so that fire now, we're gonna get into this fire, okay? Because it's something where your water trucks can fight against and put out. In that day, those water truck men, right? We call firemen. I know I call them fire because they're not on fire. All right, they go around in a truck with water and hose. So it should be called a water truck. Okay? So the Lord is in a light of fire that you people can't put out.
Okay. It says, thus said the Lord power, Yahweh Shai of hosts. The children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast.
See that charge?
It's like that, because the children of Judah and the children of Israel, right? They're being pressed together where? The land of the north, right? In America and Canada, right? All the everywhere anyway. All the 12 tribes are based in North America, right? Although they're all over, they're scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth, right? Right?
It says, and all that took them captives held them fast, and they refused to let them go.
That's right, because it's a business, right? Hey, if you're a chicken farmer, you raise chickens, you don't kill your chickens. You procreate and make more chickens. That's your business, right? So which is why the white man ain't letting anybody go. He says tell him more to come in. He said come in. And then why is letting those people in? Because he's in the business of what? Reproducing. He understands that. He's a businessman.
That's right.
Okay? So he'll kill 2, breed 10. Okay?
It says, verse 34, the Redeemer is strong. The Lord, Yahweh Shai of hosts is his name.
That's right.
He shall firmly lead your cause, that he may give rest to the land and display the inhabitants of Babylon.
So the land is not a rest, man. Which is why, the birds are falling in the sky, fishes, just Google fishes beaching themselves. You see a slew of articles depicting that. What bird falling, anything you think of, and go to the news, there's a bunch of stuff coming up, man. All right, earthquake. I think last week, 16 earthquakes, right? So everything is just under the watch of so-called white men. Esau the devil. All right.
Isaiah 9 and 5. For every warrior is with confused noise.
That's right. So in ancient days, right, in the old times, war would be fought like man on man, swords, right, an arrow, right, and that signifies bravery, man. You imagine me shot an arrow, man, in the eyes, and he didn't die. You know what I mean? You gotta hold that because he's a medic. You know what I mean?
Before battle, brother, just before battle, they do a war cry. And they'll fight each other before they go to war. They start yelling and raving, and have themselves up to fight each other.
It says, and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning.
So there'll be a splattering, man. Okay? Because when someone gets chopped, right, or ran through with a spear, right, the blood's gonna splurt out, man, and splurt out on the enemy, right? It's not a sight that you want to be a part of, man. Men you see right now have been through all that, right? And that's why a lot of people ain't talking about the reincarnation, the regeneration. But the Lord has spared us that trauma. Can you imagine? The Lord made you remember the wars you've been through, you've witnessed. You'd be a nervous wreck.
It says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
But this, right, where we at right now, this war that is coming, read that loud, brother?
It says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
That's right. So the Most High has made people, give them the know-how, right, the intelligence, how to put things together, bombs, nuclear weapons. That's what they're talking about, right? Even in that Gaza Strip, that's what people's name because they say you can't. Whoever is controlling you can't speak about them. All right. So those people there, right? And so if you don't get it, that wasn't for you. So the people are about the people who you can't talk about. All right, or they zap your video. So we're gonna be wise as serpents and harmless because they harmful. All right, even you get your 1 view, your 2 views, written by that. Why is it by 2 views, man?
We're into the burning of fire, right? Fuel. If you go into the Manhattan Project, I was doing into the greatest physicists of the world at that time, back in 1949. They came together and they actually perfected nuclear weaponry. And then if you notice, right after that, that's when the doomsday clock came into effect. Right? Closer to destruction. So that shows you that there's going to be a day of burning, of fuel and fire. And the time is ticking. A lot of you people are walking up and down thinking things are good, thinking that the superpowers of the world, they're never going to use their weapons, ever. But, hey, push comes to shove, it can happen at any moment. You got your top government officials in these different nations telling you that World War III has already begun, but it's just cold. It's not hot right now. And you know what's hot? The missiles are going to be shot off.
That's right.
And you people are going to be annihilated, man.
That's right.
Well, everything has a boiling point, right?
Hey, it's like you said, Gabar, you said 1959, right?
No, 49.
49.
Yeah.
You had the 10 years later, you had around 10 years later, you had the Treaty of Rome, which was the UN, right? So during that time period, that was that 1 hour, the beginning of the 1 hour, like 1960, 59, 60. That's when this devil went up into space as well, right? During that time period, so it all culminates together, man. You know, that doomsday clock. You know, it's this time right now.
Isaiah 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
The Smith is basically the scientist, man. You see those world leaders getting praised, you know, about how strong their might, their military might is. I see those guys in lab coats, you know, looking like harmless. Them the guys you gotta worry about, man. Right? Them guys don't sleep. Them the guys, you know, is devising mischief up on their bed.
Yeah, they get dreams.
God.
They get dreams and visions.
God.
I got the word split in the Hebrew from Isaiah. The word is parash, which means craftsman, artisan, a graver, artificer, skillful to destroy.
That's right.
Warriors, figuratively.
Right. So them the guys melting those metals, you know, splitting the atoms, right? Seeing how much atom you can compress in a certain kind of space, right? Detonation. That's what they do. These men do, man. While Jake's out there talking about he's doing the Scooby, right? The Scooby-Doo dance and making TikTok videos and you know. Esau's out there thing I was like, kill your black ass, man. All right? Talking about buying bleach cream. Esau ain't sleeping. Esau said, how can I kill these niggas, man? Right?
And I have created the waster to destroy.
So the waster, right, is going to what? Listen, man. One of the other brothers brought a scripture that said that the besom, right? That's going to missiles again like a broom. It's everything, right? Like roaches, right? That's right. And that's what the Most High is about, man. The Most High is sick and tired of you, man. Tired of you.
Yep.
That's true.
Okay. Isaiah 4. No, that's 4. God.
From one?
God.
Okay, this is Hosea 4 and NLT. hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, O people of Israel.
Okay, so we're speaking to the 1/3, but you do those can listen to. All right, you heathens can listen to, because we're about our people, man. Right, we are our brother's keeper. All right, and the Lord has a message for a select few. All right, it's for everybody to hear, but only a select few is going to adhere.
It says, the Lord Yahweh has brought charges against you, saying, there is no faithfulness, no kindness, no knowledge of Yahweh in your land.
That's right. So the Most High is telling you what's up, right? It says in the land right now, right? We know where our land is. Our land is over there that they're fighting for. All right, it's neither of theirs. Okay, that's why we're neutral. We're not nobody's side but the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, let them fight over it. Like I said, we just want butter in our popcorn.
It says, you make vows and break them. You kill and steal and commit adultery.
Okay, so now this is going into what? Our leaders, right? With their leaders. Because our leaders is right now on earth is the apostles, men. We follow those men. Because we have did a research, and the spirit and their spirit is congruent. It's in accord with the Bible. Right? They didn't say, listen what we say. They say, search the scripture, man. Don't follow us. Make sure what you're following is in the Bible. And we have done that. Right? So, we think, and we know these men to be men of the Lord, man. All right?
There is violence everywhere, one murder after another.
That's right. So within a nation, man, it's just pure killing. All right? The land is defiled. Everywhere you go, where Jake is, he's just killing each other, man. And you can cause somebody to death by lying to them. All right? Because if you follow a doctrine that's not in accord with the scriptures, guess what? You're being set up to die. All right? The Most High doesn't kill you. Because it's upon you to what? Make sure the food you're getting is right. Right? Make sure the scripture is being broken up properly. Okay?
Verse 3. That is why your land is in mourning and everyone is wasting away.
It's giving the reason, man. The reason is because you're not adhering to correct doctrine. Right? We have adhered to correct doctrine, which is why we're here. We're all in other things, Christianity, brothers in Islam. The brother said, I'm Rastafarianism. All kind of madness. Okay?
It says, even the wild animals, the birds of the sky, and the fish of the sea are disappearing.
That's right. I said earlier, man, things are falling out of the sky. The fishes are beaching themselves. All right? And it all leads back to what? The nation, people, not being what? Subjects to the Lord. They're being subject to everybody else, right? They don't subscribe to their doctrine. Okay?
Alright, verse 4. Don't point your finger at someone else and try to pass the blame.
That's right.
My complaint, priest, is with you. So you will stumble in broad daylight, and your false prophets will fall with you in the night.
That's right. So in the broad daylight, and now it's the broad daylight, man. Now is when you should be able to see things clearly. You should be able to sit there, because the class called window shopping. Window shop all you want, all right? And see, like they said that we're bums, we rape people, kids or women, whatever. If we rape people, grape. It's like a grape. So you can't even say the truth in this kingdom. All right. So if you grape people, okay, wouldn't we be in jail? Isn't Esau dying for a reason to throw us in jail? The Bible says somebody is going to be thrown in jail, but not for that, right? Yeah, we're here calling saying words like small hat. There's an algorithm being built, okay? So Esau's letting you say what you're saying right now, but eventually you're gonna knock on your door, right? Your work's gonna be told how you think, right? What you do on the weekends. So what about says somebody's gonna be thrown in jail or in prison? It's taken cheerfully, man. The brother said, keep going.
Right. Right. Shalakia. Verse 5. So you will stumble. I saw it right here. Verse 6. Shalakia. So you will stumble in broad daylight, and your false prophets will fall with you in the night, and I will destroy Israel, your mother.
Blind leading the blind, both shall fall in the ditch. All right. So you got your minions watching you wearing all purple, right? Listen to your stupid breakdowns because it makes no sense, and you have no reason to be listening to that lie anymore.
That's right.
JMS like launches videos like daily. The breakdowns are it's so plain, right? There's no fluff. It's just this is what it is. All right. So you like to hear smooth things. You know, you want to have your dream. You want to have a lot of women around you. You know, you want to find a husband, you want to find a wife. Doing things to suit your soul. You're really stuck with the bum camps. They are the bum camps.
It says, my people are being destroyed because they don't know me.
See that? You don't know the Lord, man. You know the Christ. That's you know that, and that Christ can bring the crisis, man. All right. We deal with Yahweh, what Yahweh.
Right.
All right. We always call those names, and that's why it. Teach that name. Anybody want to speak to him? Yeah, Paul. Right. So it just shows you that reincarnation spirit, no new thing under the sun. Like what would possess a so-called Israelite leader down, as I said earlier, ever so eloquently, to the point where it says, I don't hate when they say yah. You know, why would that bug you so much? Right? Be from the Lord. Okay?
Matthew 23:1. Then spake Yahushua to the multitude and to his disciples, and saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat, and all their whatsoever they bid that do after their works, for they shall say and do not. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one finger.
Well, that's going into like the apostles they're out week in, week out, rain, sleet, or snow. They have Nate or other generals. Okay, they're telling the men what to do, but they ain't doing it, right? Because they feel that they're so high and mighty that's beneath them. Well, our apostles ain't like that, man. Our apostles, up in age, man. You know, but them men, diligently, very diligent. Like I watch the apostle Sahar sometimes, and he speaks. I'm like, is he ever gonna mess up? You know what I mean? Like it's like a plethora of books. They're just speaking, man. Like, I'm not like man worshiping or anything, but I like to see them just be in his presence.
That's honor of praise, man.
Gun.
There's men that are very honorable of praise.
Gun. Right?
There's a whole chapter in Sirach about let us now praise famous men.
Gun. Right?
But all their works they do for all their works.
If I can add on too, right? Because this is a spiritual warfare, right? Spiritual battle that we're in, and it's good to see elders in the battle with the younger brothers, right? That gives you motivation, right? All right. When you don't have like in the ancient world, the king used to go to war, right? He used to rise up his men, put good spirits on them, and be on the battlefield with his men. Put his life on the line for his men. That made men have something to die for, man. Oh, my king is with me. I'm doing this. I'm going out, man. I'm doing this for whatever the cause was, man. But here it is, you have guys sitting up on a high seat, giving orders but not doing it either. So they're being hypocrites, man.
But all their works they do for to be seen of men. they made broad their philanthropies and enlarged the border of their garments.
Right, so they look all, flashy and dashy, purple, gold, shining, bottles of nice waters in front of them. Probably because you see their foot, they got fuzzy slippers on.
He has a horse.
With the rabbits on it, and this nice fuzzy slippers.
He comes on the horse.
Right? On a horse, lead by Edomite, like here it is. You have an Edomite woman like keep the horse steady for him.
Native February.
For all their work they do for to be seen of men, they make broad their philanthropies and enlarge their border of their garments, and lump the uppermost rooms at feasts and the chief seats in the synagogues, and greetings in the market, and to be called by men rabbi. So that's like Nate, man. Nate's like he's on the internet like every other week, like he's doing these interviews. He's like a famous man in Israel.
And then check out all the comments is praise, man. What a great teacher, the top teacher in the world. This is the top teacher, man. And then they'll have an acronym instead of saying all praise to you. APC. There is some bullshit, man.
Armpit.
It's just like imagine if brothers did that instead of Yahweh, there is YH. There is bullshit, man. Right? This is Acts 5:27. And when they had brought them, they set them before the council, and the high priest asked them, saying, did not we straitly command you that ye should not teach in this name? And behold, ye have filled Jerusalem with your doctrine, and intend to bring this man's blood upon us.
So see, that's happening again. That time will come where, well, I think Joe Biden, the FCC, he's basically putting laws in place where, there's certain things you won't be able to say, and you're going to have to register. Well, that's in the state, but it's going to put over to here, right? Where you need a certain identification to know it's you. It's everything that you say, right? You have to be held accountable for it.
On social media, right?
Con, everything.
Con.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're at a point right now where you gotta get this word, right? Get this name, right? Which the Most High will put a spirit on you, idiots, where you won't be able to remember them. Even if you do, it's not gonna help you. Because the name has a reputation that you have to go by. You say those men are different, man. Those men are men of the Lord. Not just knowing the name, right? Knowing the name is a part of it, but adhering to the name, right? Upholding the name.
Faith too, because we're going to be tried during this time too. Because everything is going to be shut down. So one thing that we're going to have is this witness of Yahweh. I think that's going to guide us through this thing. That's going to get real, man.
This is a precept, right? Because this word is this is a start of spiritual power, right? Us speaking this thing into existence. Like, people in the world talk about the, what is that shit called? The manifestation and manifest and all that. Well, we're manifesting to Yahweh Bashim Shah what's going to come back. Because the Lord said he had made the end manifest, right? So this is Acts 17:4. And some of them believed and consorted with Paul and Silas, and of the devout Greeks a great multitude, and of the chief women not a few, but the Jews which believed not, moved with envy, took unto them certain lewd fellows of the baser sort, and gathered a company, right, and set all the city on an uproar, and assaulted the house of Jason, and sought to bring them out to the people. And when they had found them not, they drew Jason and certain brethren unto the rulers of the city, crying, these that have turned the world upside down are come hither also. So that's how they felt, man. They said, look, you niggas turned everything upside down. Right? We had this thing going, we had the Pharisees, the Sadducees, we had the temple running, we had the money going, you niggas fucking it up. And that's how these people feel against us, man. On a wider note, all the Palestinian, all those people are going to unite and say, you know what, you Israelites, you're the fucking problem. Right? That's why it said, you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Right? All these divisions, these people are going to come together to unify against you, man. Right? So you shall be tried to stand glory. Right? That was it.
This is Hosea 4, start at 6. My people are being destroyed because they don't know me. Since you priests refuse to know me, I refuse to recognize you as my priest. Since you have forgotten the laws of your God,
And
Yahweh.
did it say Israel going to be a nation of kings and priests, right? Nation of priests. So if the Most High is not giving you this truth, right, or putting a spirit in you to get this, because what? You've rebelled against the Most High. Like every single Israelite man right now should be like this, be about this truth, right? Should be here breaking scriptures down. I mean, and get ready for all that to break loose. But no, you got Jake in the news talking about, you know, he raped his wife, his woman, he wanted to have sex with somebody else, and she just won $30 million. There's some you know, there's some madness, man. You know.
It says, since you have forgotten the laws of your God Yahweh, I will forget to bless your children.
So the Lord's saying you've forgotten, which means at one point you knew this, right? We all were there. You know, we're all in Deuteronomy chapter 1. It says these are the words spoke Moses to all Israel.
And then Jude said, I will put you in remembrance, though you once knew this.
Right? So it's just you as being a rebellious and stiff-necked man. Right? This was causing all this. All right? But guess what? We're at the end of all this, man. That's why you see all the collapse. Right? All the mortgage rates going up. House prices. Thing that was meant for your welfare in a carnal sense is out of control, man. So which means you have to go to the spiritual. Spiritual is all the same. Right? Spiritual is what it is. You know, tricks. I'm trying to trick you.
That's right.
You know, leasing, lies. We ain't gonna find print.
It says, verse 7, the more priests there are, the more they sin against me. They have exchanged the glory of Yahweh for the shame of idols.
That's right. And the idols are going into money, man.
What do you want?
Right? Money is a god. Right? That paper, right? People worship that paper, man. You have girls, you know, on the net, butt naked, you know, only fans, you know, twerking, you know, gay for pay. Like, this place is just messed up, man.
It says, the people bring this offerings, the priests get fed.
That's why it's a thing where like they keep you sinning because like this is how they make money, right? This is how he gets paid. So he comes there and lies to you, right? Telling you, oh, you can bless the poor. Yahweh shot the scripts, right? That's why he died. Yahweh Shai died, you know, like he knows your heart. He knows you know you didn't mean that, right? You can be a mo, right?
Like, where do you? They don't. You know, they don't want. Don't be a mo, whatever. They pick and choose what law is good, man, because Esau says so.
Fun.
Right?
Amos 9, Amos 8 and 11. Behold,
Proverbs 28. Evil men understand not justice. Understand all things.
That's right. And that's what the apostle says, you know, we understand all things, and that we have all the whole truth. Right? Because you know, by King Solomon, right, which is Yahushua, right? But the other men, like the other prophets, they didn't know what they're writing. Right? He was the wisest, one of the wisest king on grace earth. Why? Because he was Yahushua in the spirit. Right?
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even as shall be abomination.
And that's all you Christian churches, man. Every single one of you in Christian churches, or if you're not in church, and you think, you know, I don't go to church, you know, like I just pray in my basement or whatever. The truth like this, to this truth, or the affiliates, guess what, man? Every single time you pray to the Lord, it's like a chocolate.
Well, the Lord said, He said, when you pray, when you sing prayers unto me, sing with understanding. You know? Oh, Jesus. Right? You have to know the name. You have to have the key to enter the door. Right? You need the key to enter the door to sup with the Lord, man. Right?
That's right.
It said, if any man hear, that means, right? Because He made a specific and open the door, I will sup with him.
Isaiah 4:8, it said, when the people bring their sin offering, priests and men, so the priests are glad when the people sin.
Right. Because the church gets, you know, it gets busy, right? Come on down and say your sins are, I'll get the demons. That's, hey, like if you listen to 5 minutes of a sermon, man, it hurts your feelings, man. Right? You see the plates being passed around. You see the black woman there. It's okay, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 9, and what the priests do, the people, both priests and people for their wicked deeds.
That's right. So blood is on the hands of you leaders, man. You so. All right, blood is on your hands. They did set us as watchmen, Ezekiel 3, right? So you're doing a crappy job. You did a wonderful, man. Right?
It says, they will eat and still be hungry.
That's right. So you're gonna go into other doctrines, you're gonna go into other philosophies, right? Right? But you're gonna be hungry, man. It's no profit to you, right? It's just no spiritual nutrients. You know what I'm saying? So everything you're going through, doesn't matter what it is, Buddhism, Hinduism, Confucianism, yoga, whatever it is, right? It's not food, right? Spiritually, unfood.
It says, they will eat and still be hungry. They will play with prostitute and gain nothing from it.
So you go from Presbyterian, Calvinism, Pentecostal, like, you know, because you have some people like, no, I don't try to say Adventist because I believe in the Sabbath. Then they go there and something offend them. I ain't at church anymore. I go to Pentecostal. It's too dead in there. I want to feel the Spirit. I want to feel the Holy Spirit. Let's say Pentecostal. I say, no, you know, there's this guy in there looking at me weird. I'm gonna go to this one. And you know what's up? I'm gonna man, Rasta, man, Rasta. Whatever. There's all kind of madness. Okay? Not subscribing to the living waters. Okay?
Hey, like Jehovah's Witness. Jehovah's Witness has some amazing women.
Con.
Like they're in order.
Con.
They're humble.
Con.
They're quiet. They're submissive. But they're bugged out too
Con.
because of that religion.
Con.
Yeah, it's a cult.
Oh.
But great women. So you'd be like, yeah, I want one,
Yeah.
but they're bugged out.
Hey, I used to go there, man. I used to go to Hamilton down there, right?
Great
And
women.
proper.
Oh my gosh.
So the most of it, like,
And
you know,
they're marriage material.
con, right? And they're trained to listen to the men,
Yeah.
right?
When they have deserted the Lord to worship other gods. Wine has robbed my people of their understanding.
So false doctrine, man, right? Because it sounds good, like that. The Jehovah's Witness things, you know, it was there I learned to shun birthdays. You know, because down the birthday thing.
That's right.
You know, I'm like, hey, this makes sense. It's there I learned that, you know, everyone says about women, like women should be a certain kind of way. Man.
That's right.
And so for me, it was attractive. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
go there. I'm gonna go here, man. You know, and they're calm and they're very clean.
Oh my gosh.
You know, but is it the truth? No, they call it the truth, but it ain't.
Who's the founder again? What was that guy's name?
Charles Russell.
He was a Mason.
God.
He was a Mason.
God.
Oh,
Was,
100% Mason. 33 degree.
Cemetery tombstone. And
Yep.
Yeah.
Obelisk.
Yeah, he was a 33.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
John Taze Russell.
It says, they ask a piece of wood for advice.
That's right, and that's your Catholics, man. You go around with that thing on your neck, a cross, a rosary, you know, counting beads and you know, saying prayer. Okay, and you know, like some of you are good with like carving, so you probably make a fire. That's switching the apocrypha about that. You take a piece of the tree and make a part for a fire, and then a part for your board. You carve something with it and worship him, man. Ask questions.
They'll go to the Caesar, the Edomite,
God.
on the cross. They'll have a big cross.
God.
Go in front of it and pray to it.
Yeah.
God.
That's right.
Right?
You know, if you have some root speech in church, you know, yo, man, it's Jesus.
Hey, that was the thing, man. You go and you close your eyes and actually believe.
God,
Yeah.
Looking
God,
at you,
God,
and you're praying to him. I remember that.
God,
Yeah.
God. Hey, let's do that.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, let's do that, man. If he's some kind of way too, you know, like, oh, Jesus.
And then guess what? When you come in the truth, right? When you come in the truth, you gotta confess all those faults.
Good.
And you have to admit it. You know, in your spirit. You
Good.
gotta say, yo, I was off. And then guess what? A lot of Jakes, they don't like that, man. They don't like to feel ashamed. Because
That's
it'll be like a
right.
tidal wave. It'll be like, oh shit,
That's
this and then
right.
that. And I was
That's
off here.
right.
And it literally feels like you're naked and people are looking
That's
at you.
right.
Yeah.
That's what it
That's
feels
right.
like.
That's
Right?
right. That's so right.
Yeah, man.
That's right, man.
Jeremiah 2, verse 13. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living water. And you,
The living waters is right now everything called life stream. All right. So this is where the water is coming from, man. This stream, living waters. All right. But you're forsaking the Lord, and you can't wait for tomorrow to watch Benny Hinn. And then with a gold thread in the suit, right? Put your hands on the TVs. This will be a blessing. Dumbass Jake on holding the TV. And more like a shock your black ass, man. You know, go ahead, man.
and hew them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water.
Right, man. So your doctrine is weak, man. Like you come up here, right, or enter the camps of GMS, and bring your prognosticators, man, or you know your wise men, right? If it's contrary to the doctrine, you're gonna feel stupid, man, right? And if you want to turn to a yellow match, we're gonna stop dealing with you,
Hey, that's right.
right?
That's right.
If you want to come out here and contend, right? And you know, it depends the spirit you come in. Because if you come in a spirit where you know you want to learn, you're just being ignorant, what you didn't know, we'll deal with you.
That's right.
Come here, you know, you know something, whatever. Okay, man. All right, you know that's good. Keep moving, man.
That's right.
Right? And that's how we move, because our doctrine is sound. Right? Sound doctrine, man.
That's how, you know, they know the power is here. You know, they can feel that power. That's why they you know, some people come, they declare some bullshit. Yeah, I'm declaring this and I know this. You know, and then you'll never see them again.
Well, earlier, Edomite came up with his Bible. grunt the noise, right?
I'm singing this song.
The elder dismissed him ever so gently. Get out of here. And he kept it moving.
Brain up.
You know?
A mistake. You can tell them the future.
Right. Hey, there's a thing that they have where they get like some dry bones and they throw it, man, and tell you like, oh, you're gonna go to the States or this is gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, that's the Haitians.
God.
Yeah, the Haitians do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do that too.
That's just a madness, man. So if you're dealing with the Bible, I'm gonna deal with you. You know that's off, man. That's folly, right? Your faith should be in the Lord, because whatever that soothsayer say to you, he might be right at that point. One's gonna change it, right? Telling you, this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen. You're working with demons, man. And who can control those demons? The Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shemai Shai. The Most High controls everything. What don't you get? It's all up to the Lord. Everything's up to the Lord, man.
Like even a broken clock is right 2 times a day.
Gone. Right?
It says, longing after idols has made them foolish.
That's right, man. Right? You're gonna have to go the wrong way, man. My people are foolish. Is Jeremiah 4:22? Backsliding daughter. Right? Like these when the precepts comes out, it's just the Lord bringing it here. I don't know if Jeremiah's gonna come out. It says the Lord say, bring it out.
This is it, Jeremiah chapter 4, verse. They have not known me.
So he said foolish, which means we weren't made fools. But we're likened unto is that a spirit in our doctrine.
That's right.
That's where we or so-called knowledge from. So-called white men in their white schools.
That's right.
Right? We're saying white, right? They're black.
That's right.
Right? Their doctrine is about darkness, man.
That's right.
Oh my God. Spirit. You see? This place is a place of confusion. Right? Because that you see what I'm saying? That ain't no dude. that ain't that's a girl that run.
And they have no understanding. They are wise to do evil, to do good. They have no knowledge.
That's right. So, right, they love a bad time. What they call good time is actually a bad time. Fun. Right? Young Jock said he was out with P. Diddy and Kathy with his wife.
I was watching.
Yeah, you know. I was coming down the elevator and probably saw this, that he might have her head shaved off, and he looked at the girl and said, "Yo, tomorrow you cut your hair like that, cut it off." And then she's exposing this man about this shit. This girl's none of her business. All right. But you see what I'm saying? You know, and how she put it out, it's believable. Because we know that guy's a mo, right? And there's no such as spy.
What's going on?
Hey, and that when they do that, when they have the hair, when the girl has her hair and she shaves aside, it represents blood drinking, right? They're blood drinkers. So she's letting you know what she's into as well, right? Because Cassie, you're not exempt from this. You're a part of this, man. So don't try to make it seem like, oh, Puffy did this, Puffy did that. No, you were willing to do what Puffy wanted to. It's just like when a young girl deals with an older man, and then the older man does certain things, and then she goes, "Oh, he was into this." You already knew that. You were trying to extract wealth out of him. The heck, you guys know what? Just like the parents that knew what Michael Jackson was about, and they knew what R. Kelly was about, and you still brought your kids there. The little girls who R. Kelly did what he did to, their parents brought them to R. Kelly. The parents brought the kids to Michael Jackson. They knew what they were about. It's like you bring your daughter to a grown man's house and say, "Oh, have a good night." Have a good night. Where are you going? You're gonna leave your child with R. Kelly, and he's a known child toucher? Come on, man.
Right?
Like we're polite.
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
Right? Mama knew the daughter is of age, because hey, in the kingdom, what he did, the part where he put the drink down our throat and put pills in her, that's off as hell, right? But to desire a woman that's of age and she's younger than you, nothing wrong with that. All right, nothing wrong with that at all. Once she's past the age of her flower, right, and she's good, like we don't do that, but in the law, nothing wrong with it, right? But the most of it was putting him in that situation because what? He went and, you guys, it's the Abu Bakr, I think, So you if this brother comes to your house and you're a daughter, you let this man sleep with your daughter. I'm just like, hey, if it happens, it happens. But I'm not saying.
Hey, let me say this. You see, a lot of men who have that. We have a Babylonian mentality. So you guys who look at age, you don't understand how horny a kid that's going through puberty is. The reason why when the child reaches the age of a flower, why she can have a man, is to excuse all the demonic shit that happens in this society. In this society, there's a lot of demonic stuff that happens. A lot of times you guys think, oh, my innocent daughter. Don't you know your daughter becomes a whore? Because she's now in the heat. Do you ever seen an animal in heat? That's how some young women are when they get their flower, because they're in heat. Yes, that's your beautiful, oh my innocent beautiful daughter. Your beautiful innocent daughter is in heat. That's why the scripture says, watch over thy daughter. Watch over her, man, because you cannot control that. Do you remember you in school when you went through puberty? You went through fucking school with a hard-on. You went through school with a rock-hard phallus. You're sitting there, you're supposed to be learning, and as soon as the teacher bends over, your phallus is rock-hard. What do you think the woman went through, man? This is just, that's why you, first of all, you separate men and women. They don't go to school together, and that's why the woman gets a husband, man, early on, man. Because she's in heat.
Hey, but for this society, that's wicked, right? To marry off your daughter to a man that's of reputation, right? We're not talking about a degenerate, you know. But in this society, you'd rather have, hey, this girl, she's in the bathroom, she's giving head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit like that, man.
Hey, she's just a teenager. She's just a teenager, huh? She's just a teenager. That's okay.
Playing the field. It was like that in high school, you know? That's what they want.
She's playing the field.
And that switch flips around grade 7 and 8, man. Right? Where they become that. Oh, my innocent little baby.
Oh my God.
She was getting a train right on her.
They must have forced her.
Are you gonna go with a frozen banana? You know, every school had a girl like that, man.
With the sausage in my school. With the sausage
Whatever the thing is, man.
Yeah, man.
1 Corinthians 7:36. But if any man think that
Hey, let me tell you, I'm from the ghettos of Toronto, and the little girls, they want an older man. They walk up and down the streets, and when they see an older man, they do things to get an older man's attention. I'll tell you that. And even if it's not an old man like someone who's in their late 30s, but they want brothers that are in their 20s. They want a man who's 25, right? They might look at these brothers who are 24, 25, and they're ready. And they might be 16. They might lie to you, brothers, and tell you that they're of age. Tell you that. I'll tell you, brothers, that. A lot of you brothers probably slept with underage girls because they lied to you. Make you know that from now.
But if any man think that he behaving himself uncommonly toward his virgin, if she passes the flower of her age, and need so require.
Hey, and these are the conversations that men have. These are not conversations that you bitch niggas have, man. You bitch niggas walk around the world thinking that women are sugar and spice and everything nice. That's your fucking problem. I have a daughter, and when she gets to that certain time, well, guess what? She's gonna go. The Most High made them like that. Who the hell am I? The Most High made them like that. Don't you know there's a tiger? I forgot the tiger, but the tiger lives in a cold place.
Siberia.
And she raises her young. But when she gets to her thing, when the young gets to a certain age, she gets back in heat. And when she gets in heat, she has to get away from the child because she now wants a man and she doesn't want to give off that scent to the child. She needs to go and find a man. So she needs to get away from her own child. The majority of women are. Brothers, you probably deal with women that have kids, and you see a woman when she's in heat, she'll fuck right beside the kid. The kid will be right there. When a woman is in heat, she's not logical. The Most High puts something in them to take over, man.
That's why you have childbearing years.
That's right, brother.
Most childbearing years.
Come on, man.
Right? You always get dug out, you know, and then in your 30s, you're wondering where's the fertilizer.
That's right, man.
You know, you guys used up all the good soil, man.
Hey,
Titus.
hey, brother, just to hop off of what you're saying, that's why a lot of these women are so horny because they're on those drugs that hold back them getting pregnant. They still have the urge to do stuff.
Titus 2 and 3. It says the aged woman likewise that they behave.
Hey, Slucky, that's wicked, man.
Yo, man.
Birth control, man. There's a thing called Plan B. The Lord, there's only a Plan A with the Lord, right? The Plan B with the Lord is to give you a stillborn, right? But there's no Plan B. But Esau's like, no, I gotta wait. Birth control. Go ahead.
Titus 2 and 3. The aged woman likewise that they behave as become not prostitutes, not giving so much wine.
Yeah, that's right. These old bitches are outside with the styrofoam cups drinking, you know, like smoking weed, you know,
Smoking a blunt.
With a red cup.
They have a whole bunch of long hair. The aged women likewise that they behave as becoming holiness, not accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things.
Yeah, teachers are good things. If it's not the older sister, it's the cousin. And then if it's not them, it's the older mother, you know, the grandmother. They'll say some bullshit advice, man. They'll give you some of the worst advice of your life. End up just like them. Right?
That they may teach the young woman to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children.
That's like blasphemy to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Love your husband.
Blasphemy.
Who the fuck's that?
Heresy.
Fuck the black man.
To be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient, obedient to their own husband.
It's all pretty much opposite of what we're reading today. The opposite. It's complete opposite. They're loose, right?
That's the olden days, I tell you.
That the word of Yahweh be not blasphemy. Young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded. If any man showeth himself as a pattern of good works in doctrine.
And there's not one woman that I've met lately that don't have a sex toy, man. Because they're all in heat, man. Because they all don't have a man. Or they're into bisexuality to where they'll sleep with women, man.
They got the nymph.
The nymph, yeah, the water,
That was
brother.
actually
Yep,
a
they
demon,
got the nymph demon.
Right? That's why they have a term called nymphomania.
Nymphomania.
A nymph, I believe Pan, he played with a nymph. That's one of the legends, Pan. Right, a demon Pan, there was a demon called a nymph as well.
Hey, I was gonna do a lesson on that because sometimes that demon could also come from sexual diseases that make you hornier. So you'll have a sexual disease and then you're horny to but it's really a disease.
Man, I think she had like 100 orgasms a day.
Hey!
She just sitting there. It's a demon, man. And that was pleasure turned to torture, man.
Yeah, it turned to
She didn't
torture.
need anymore.
Yeah.
She had a whole lifetime of pleasure.
And that's what a lot of these women need. They need that to happen to them, bro.
When that show on Black Snake Road, that was that demon was my girl. Not even my girl. Like, she had to have it.
Yet these people are just generally over-sexualized, stimulated, right? They see absolutely titties, everything, you know? And that's what you see out. You go on Instagram, you're trying to find news or brother, you know, or some you like sports. You just see ass titties, and you don't even like it. You don't like it, but the algorithm keep pushing it. You know, you're not supposed to be so stimulated, man. You're supposed to get up, do your work. You know, do the work, do your own work, right? And then when you got time with your woman, that's that time for that stimulation. You get up, it's just in your brain.
Hey, hold on, brother. Even if I go on social media, I might just be on social media and I might see what people who I'm subscribed to are doing. But if I hit the search button,
Yes, that's
the
what I'm
search
talking
button is going to show me ass and titties. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to search something.
It's the same as spirit here, right?
You know, you see, and now you see everything, man. You see nipples, you see
Oh my
things,
God.
you see things you wouldn't see before. You see things that were pretty much you have to go in porno sites.
Hey, now
But now
the
it's just in the air.
hey, the new thing is the shadow one, where the girls stand like this in front of a mirror, and it's just a shadow. They do a shadow, a silhouette. It's called a silhouette. Yes.
Jeremiah 31, verse
Remember these bitches? They had that thing called "Free the Nipple" years ago, right? Years ago, it's called "Free the Nipple." So now that's why when you see a woman with no bra, you're like, you're looking for the
God.
You see her titties and nipples out,
God.
no panties, you know, and her nipples hard, man.
Oh my gosh.
They don't know what they're doing.
script.
Jeremiah 2 verse 23 in the NIV, it says, how can you say, I have not defiled, I have not run after the Baals? See how you behave in the valley. Consider what you have done. You are a sycamore.
Hey, because remember, what defiles us is even a thought. So a lot of times we're on social media and we're lusting after women that are literally in marriages. There's this one woman, she does cooking, and she cooks in the most scandalous outfits. She's a married woman. She's literally on there, and she feeds her husband, but he allows her to dress in the most scandalous things. And it's just like, this is so unrighteous, man.
Yeah, so it says, see how you have behaved in the valley. Consider what you have done. You are a sycamore running here and there. A wild donkey accustomed to the desert, sniffing the wind in her craving, in her heat. Who can restrain her? Any male that pursue her need not do. Any male that pursue her need not tire themselves. At mating time, they will find her.
Hey, you know where a lot of these sex demons come from too? India. A lot of these sex demons come from India. They have a thing called Kama Sutra, and I forgot the name of them, but there's certain goddesses. Yep, you have tantric. Even that pose, the pose that all the females do, where they expose the vagina when they bend down, that's a pose of a goddess. I can't remember her name right now, but it's a pose of a goddess.
Yeah, like I think like Little Kim used to do that pose.
Little Kim, all of them, every single one of them that came up there.
Kama Sutra, right? They have books and manuscripts on sexual sex and music, or you can hold your orgasm for hours and all
Yeah,
this
yes,
madness,
God.
you know?
That's right. That's right. Hey, and a lot of them women, after they give birth, remember they can't have a period for a long time. So a lot of women will get pregnant, leave the man. After they give birth, they sleep with a bunch of men because they can't even get pregnant, right? They just become hoes when that should be a man's wife. But the wife has just become a straight up hoe.
I have a new precept from NLT, Jeremiah 31, verse 22. How long will you wonder my way back? How long will you wonder my wayward daughter? For the Lord will cause something new to happen. Israel will embarrass her God.
Yeah. Let me get this. This is Amos chapter 7 and 17. Therefore, thus said the Lord, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity.
Well, we were spiritual of the Lord's woman. And we were no whoring. So the Lord said, you know what? You must know how that feels. Right? So that's why our women are the lowest, right? Nastiest, the most sickest, dirty,
Rebellious. Yep.
Yellow tongue, white coated.
God.
Yep.
God.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Yep. And it's only right. And it's only right.
Done.
It's your judgment. It's our all of our judgments.
You know?
And it hurts. It hurts, man.
Trifling, man. They're saying a lot of children that's born in Jamaica, and the father, like say the father came up here and is filing for the children. Finding that ain't his kids, man.
No, they're the number one in the world.
Done.
In the whole world, they're the number one. To give a man a false child. Jamaican women are the number one.
Done. And there's the brother at the elder camp in Kingston. That's his job. And he goes, they're begging him. He said, no, you can't change something. But I can't change anything. It is what it is. And they cry, please. Because I can't, it's what it is.
They probably all want to give him peace. No, ho. This is what got you in this situation.
Yeah. Brother's like, I can't change it, man. That's what it says.
This is back in Hosea 4:13 and 18. They sacrifice to idols on the mountaintops. They go up into the hills to burn incense in the pleasant shade of oaks, poplars, and terebinth.
Hey, and that's what the modern church represents today. That's why the modern church, all those women are just nymphs for the pastor. All them women in the churches, all they are sex objects for the pastor. Because if your woman is in a church, best believe that's no longer your wife, that's the pastor's wife. Because you're giving your power onto another man. It's the same thing if you go to a therapist. Nowadays, everybody, they want to go to a therapist. If you have to go to a therapist, that means you're giving away your power as a man. It's your job to lead the woman, not somebody to lead you. Not another man to come into your relationship to tell you what to do and how to lead your woman. That's off. Don't you know knowledge is an aphrodisiac? You don't give another man power over your woman because that's going to turn her on. You don't give your woman my channel. Why the hell would you give your woman my channel? Here, watch Brother Howard. That's my woman now. Now you just gave me a bitch. Thank you. You retard. Don't put no woman onto my channel. Put your woman onto your channel.
That's right.
That's your woman. You lead her. You guide her. You educate her. Even if you steal my knowledge. Because it's not mine to begin with. You take what I say and feed to her. The hell, man? A lot of you guys don't have no game, man. A lot of you guys are green. A lot of you guys are green, man. A lot of you guys need to be men. You have to understand how to move, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, man.
It says that is why your daughters turn to prostitution. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That is why your daughters turn to prostitution and your daughters-in-law commit adultery. But
Hey,
why?
for you guys that send your kids to what's it called, to university,
Get out.
and she's gonna go to university to go get a baccalaureate's degree. Do you know what kind of degree that is? That's a degree of Bacchus. Do you know what the Bacchanalian rites are? Those are rites of orgies, drunkenness, revelry. So you just sent your daughter to a place where she is going to get popped. That's a part of it. It's called Fresh Week or hazing or whatever they do. And that woman is going to experiment with her sexuality.
There's some sororities out there, these women out there, putting up a big little round up their thing.
100%.
Just to say, okay, you pass and you're part of us now.
Yes.
You can take any ride.
Yeah.
That's their, that's part of their
100%.
rights of passage.
Because you have to understand, those women in the sororities understand that they're worshiping the mother goddess. They literally know that they worship the mother goddess. So because they're doing that, they're going to worship the sex altar of the mother goddess. Because every mother goddess has a sex altar, right? Like Aphrodite. Aphrodite is the love aspect of the mother goddess, where she's able to sleep with a lot of men. Go ahead.
It says, but why should I punish them for their prostitution and adultery? For your men are doing the same thing. Sleeping with whores and shrine prostitutes.
Hey, for you guys that like to say the woman this, the woman that, the woman. The longer you spend time worrying about the fucking woman, that means that you're not a man. Because you shouldn't give a shit about the woman. You know why you shouldn't give a shit about her? Because you're the one that should be serving Yahweh Shem Shai. You're there worrying about the woman. You're in a gender war. How are you in a gender war with somebody that's beneath you? How could you war somebody that's beneath you? Go ahead.
It says, "Oh, foolish people, you refuse to understand."
That's it. And that's all they do. The majority of you men, you refuse to understand. And because you refuse to understand, now you're going to be destroyed. You're being destroyed by women. That's why it says, oh, women and children rule over you. You know why women and children rule over you? Because you don't even understand your structure. You're busy worrying about the structure of the woman, the structure of the child, and you're not even in fucking order.
It says, "Oh, foolish people, you refuse to understand, so you will be destroyed." That was it.
Hey, and we're being destroyed by our own selfishness. And our selfishness is that of getting right. So you're busy telling people how to get right before you get right. That's why this truth is so important. Because before we were able to even speak, we had to get right ourselves. We weren't able to just go on camera and talk. We had to get right ourselves, man. Right? That's why you have brothers that they stand on the outside, they're learning, they're listening, right? They come in, they hold signs, they read, and before they can educate, they have to educate themselves, man. Go ahead.
First Corinthians is not of the woman.
Hey, the man is not of the woman. Do you know what that means? You have a job to do, man. Right? The women are not on equal level, man. It's just like what Adam said, man. When the Most High checked Adam, do you know how feminine that is? That was a feminine energy for him to be in, man. Oh, but the woman that you gave me, but I gave you the instructions. I never gave the woman the instruction. Go ahead.
For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man.
Yeah.
Neither was the man created by the woman, or the woman for the man.
And it's just order. That's all that it represents. It represents you not being able to have an excuse. That's why when the Lord says when he comes back, he's going to punish the ones that knew this truth first. You knew this truth, and then you turned your back on the plow, and then you didn't do this, you didn't do that, but you knew. Oh, wicked servant. You're a wicked servant, man. Go ahead.
For this cause ought the woman to have power over her head because of the angel. Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man.
Hey, and if you know anything about women, the reason why they're not allowed to have power, just look at them right now. That's it. I don't even have to go deep into anything. Look at them right now and tell me, by the nature of a woman today, should women have power? No. No. That's the worst thing a society can do, is give women power. That's the worst thing a society can do. If you want your society to be destroyed, give a woman power. But if you want your society to live in uprightness and righteousness, you never give a woman power. And for you men that have been raised by a woman, guess what? That's the reason why you're destroyed, and you don't understand what we're saying right now. The reason why you're even getting emotional by hearing my words is because you were raised by a woman.
Well, I'm your daughter. Look how she is. And I just say everything. Just look at how a little girl is, man. And you understand.
Book of Genesis 3 and 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. And unto Adam
Hey, and you know what I found out about a lot of you guys? A lot of you guys don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want to rule over the woman. You don't even want to rule over yourself, because to rule over yourself takes discipline. And you definitely don't want to rule over the woman, because a lot of you guys just like to sleep with other men's women. So you want the woman to go home to structure, while you just come in, get to pop her, and you don't have no fucking responsibility towards the woman. Because to be with a woman, it takes responsibility, man. It takes order. It takes structure. You got to be on your job. Because first of all, women don't like men that don't have anything going for them, which means that you would have to get on your job. So the fact that, read that part again, man. Read that part again for the bums. Because a lot of you guys are bums. Read that.
Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow
Yeah.
and thy conception.
Yeah.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children,
Yeah.
and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
Hey, and the reason why the woman is not, her desire is not towards us is simply because we don't have power. That's it, man. It's not no big long talking. There's no gender war. You just don't have power. That's it. Black man, so-called black, so-called Latino, so-called Native American. You Native Americans are on native reserves and you're drinking mouthwash. You think a woman is going to follow you? You niggas in the hood, you smoke weed all day. You think a woman is going to respect you? That's not how it works, man. Go ahead.
And he shall rule over thee.
And he shall rule over thee. And a lot of you guys can't even rule over your damn self. So how you going to rule over a woman? You don't have anything to teach yourself. So what are you going to teach a woman? That's these children. The scriptures tells you that these menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. You niggas are doing that. You're bringing forth those monsters because you have nothing to teach your child, and then your child is going to get introduced to the rest of society and just bring confusion because no love was ever shown to that little child, man. Especially an Israelite child, man. Israelite children are very sensitive kids, and I'm talking about little boys. Little boys love nurture. They need nurture, especially the people on the side, man. Remember, Jacob was a mama's boy, so to speak. I'm not talking about mama's boy like we know today, like you bitch ass niggas. I'm talking about he was gravitated to his mom. Esau was gravitated to his father. So you Israelite men, you are going to be mostly gravitated to your mom, and you could see it today in society. You could see it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there's a balance, man.
Until that's why you come of age when you're 12, 13, and now you're under the father. You're under the law, really.
That's right.
You're under the law. You're
That's right.
Subject to all the laws. You know, and now you're going to go with your father and learn things. Right? You're going to learn whatever he teaches you, hunting or trading, right? And he's going to instruct you how to be a proper man.
And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto
Hey, and a lot of you Israelite men that are on the side, your last name tells you what your job used to be. Your last name alone. So now you guys are too good to do farming. A lot of you guys are too good to be smiths or to be tailors. Well, you used to be a tailor. That's why your last name is Taylor. You think you guys all just had great, luxurious jobs? Some of you guys were just farmers, man. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. Go ahead.
And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice. And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake.
Hey, and a lot of you guys don't want that responsibility as well. Going back to the responsibility, which is you make a decision, that decision might be wrong, and you just accept that it's wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. You might make a business decision, the business doesn't go well, and then you took finances, it was a bad investment. That's okay, man. Get up, try again, man. Try again. A lot of you guys, you give that woman the power over finances. That's how this society is set up. I knew that from about 20 years ago. A lot of men, I go home, I give the check to the woman. Yeah, they know how to deal with money. Yeah, they take care of money real good. Oh, that's what you think.
In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Corn also and thistles shall bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat of the herb of the field.
That's right. Hey, and the only reason why the so-called black, Native, and Latino women know how to take care of money so well is because that's how much they hate authority. They hate your authority so much that they're willing to not do certain things just to make sure they have their house, their car, and their job, just so they don't have to be under your authority as a man. You think a lot of these women are eating fucking noodle soup just so they don't have to be under your fucking authority.
I can't blame them.
Apostle Takari did a video yesterday, I believe, of him getting some. He ended up going to the HR or whatever, and he needed some money, government assistance money to pay for his doctor's visit, right? And he was dealing with the woman, and the woman was going through his profile to see if he qualified for the benefit. And she basically said, well, that makes too much to qualify for the benefit. And then he's like, you know what? This is only cater towards the woman. You don't care about the man. You know? And her face dropped basically. She's like, you know what, you're right. She basically admitted that that whole system that she's a part of is all tailored towards the woman. And it's not tailored towards the man.
But that's why, who do you think has the highest suicide rate? Men. Men. Right? Depression, loneliness.
Yep, loneliness.
You know?
Yep. That's right.
Men are supposed to suffer in silence in this kingdom. And take it like a man.
Yeah, that's right.
In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread.
Hey, because they said in this society, not to cut you off, but they said in this society, it's the same small number percentage of men sleeping with all the women, which means that a large number of you men are not getting no women, and that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
And that's mainly due to hypergamy.
Hypergamy.
And everything being opened up. Instagram and I can see this guy across the world and I look at this guy and then look at this guy.
That's right.
What are you doing?
Quick precept, one precept. This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
That's right.
And women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of
Hey,
the
tell
path.
me when in any society did that happen? Tell me when. When did that happen in a society? That only happened here, man. Women and children ruling over a man? Go back into any society and tell me when that happened. That never happened, man. Hey, and you know why that's a good thing? Because a lot of these women are finding out that because of what they did onto us, it's now happening to them through the children. So when the kids come of age, the kids look at them like, fuck you, bitch. The kids don't have respect for the woman. So it's a trickle-down effect. You niggas never had respect for Yahweh Shai. The woman didn't have respect for you. And then when the kids get of age, they say, fuck her.
Yeah, a lot of you women, you're getting tired anyway. Yeah, you're getting tired of this society, tired of working.
Crying.
You know,
Yeah.
you're tired of responsibilities,
Yeah.
carrying the groceries, taking out the garbage.
Oh, shit.
You know?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're getting tired, man. You found out, I can do it, but it's not really meant for me to do it. Right? There's a natural order to things, man.
Lamentation 4:3. Even the sea monster draw out the breast, they give suck to the young ones. Rather than my people is become cruel, like an ostrich in the wilderness. The tongue of the suckling child.
Yeah, when you look at ostrich documentaries, they're very aggressive, man.
Yeah.
Running around, trying to pluck things out.
Yep.
You know?
Sometimes they step on their eggs. Yeah.
Birds, It's really beautiful.
Tongue of the suckling child cleave to the roof of his mouth. For
Yo, there's
thirst.
sucking, but there's a video, man. Like you remember, like what's that show called Cops? What's it called? Cops, right? It's called Cops. Right?
Yeah, Cops.
Like I used to watch.
I always watch that.
No, it's
The new one, right? The new one is the real.
America's Most Wanted type shit.
No, I'm just saying the body cam. That's
Yeah,
the real
correct.
one.
Yeah.
Like that's the one I like to watch, right, on YouTube.
Bad
The-
boys, what you go?
the body cam footage, right? And there was one where they were called to this house, and it was a Jake woman, and as soon as they walked in, just as they walked in, she was trying to drown her baby,
What?
right? So they arrested her and everything. So that's that spirit, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
That's that spirit.
Come on.
The officer's like, man, she was pumping. Holy shit. He was pumping the baby, trying to resuscitate it. Fuck, holy shit.
So the tongue of the suckling child cleave to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask for bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. They that did feed delicately are desolate in the streets. They that were brought up in scarlet embrace dunghill. For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of the sin of Sodom, that was overthrown in a moment, and no hands stayed on it. So you can right now, like the Sodom and Gomorrah, the 5 cities, right?
Yep.
Like right now, like America and the world right now, it's worse, right? Because what they're promoting on the people.
Yeah. America's the dunghill.
Her Nazarites were purer than snow.
Hey, Jake kids, man, they have to endure shit called powder. That's off, man. Powdered milk. Fucking meth. Formula, which is expensive, but a lot of those companies back in the day, they got sued, man. Right? Because there was a bunch of shit that pretty much killed a lot of children or messed them up. You know, messed up their
stomach,
digestive,
their digestive system. Yeah,
Even
that's
talcum
right.
powder, like just baby powder, everybody's put on the babies.
Yeah.
They got sued a lot.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Genesis 9 verse 4. It says, Joseph found favor in his eyes and became his attendant. In other words, the Lord Yahweh was with Joseph so that he prospered and he lived in the house of his Egyptian master. When his master saw that the Lord Yahweh was with him and that the Lord Yahweh gave him success in his everything that he did, Joseph found favor in his eyes and became his attendant. Potiphar put him in charge of his household and he entrusted him to his care everything he owned. In the time he put him in charge of his household and of all that he owned, Lord Yahweh blessed the household of Egyptian because of the Lord Yahweh, because of Joseph. The blessing of the Lord Yahweh was on everything Potiphar had, both in the house and in the field. Potiphar left everything he had in Joseph's care with Joseph in charge. He did not concern himself with anything except the food he ate. Now Joseph was well built and handsome. And after a while, his master's wife took notice of Joseph and said, "Come to bed with me." But he refused. He refused. With me in charge, he told her, "My master does not concern himself with anything in the house. Everything he owns is trusted in my care. What is greater in this house than I am? The master has withheld nothing from me except you, because you are his wife. How then could I do such a wicked thing and sin against the Most High?"
Hey, for you guys that think that stuff like this is just happening today, adultery is old, man. Hey, that stuff has been going on, man. It's been going on. These women have been slick, man. That's why they need structure, man. They need rules, right? That's why they need to be watched over, right? That's why back in the day, for them to even go outside, there had to be a male. There had to be somebody, an uncle, a father, the husband. A woman can't just be out there like she's just out for a stroll. What the hell are you doing here?
That Maya from the house and live for himself. So Joseph, at that time, he had control of the whole house, and the woman knew that Joseph was not really the one was running things. So she got that. So that was that now as a man, it's supposed to have something that you're about. And so like Pharaoh's wife, which was Potiphar, so that Joseph was the man in charge. So she was more true to Joseph because he was running things. So like she could help it, right?
These women, right? They're, in this society, they're in charge of picking their mate.
Yes.
See how horrible that goes, man. How terrible. Why? And where's the good guys?
Where's the right one?
Where's the right guys? Right?
Because y'all ain't picking the right one.
Right. So that was the job of his father, right? But probably when she was born, he was already thinking, okay, which family, that family fell off.
Yes.
He was already thinking years.
Yes.
And when she gets close to 10, 11, 12,
Yes.
really thinking, you know, remember to set that scripture, the father needs to sleep, right? He needs to sleep for the care of God.
Yeah, that happened to me. I know that's like, my daughter's of that age, so I know what they're saying. And then you gotta check up on them, right? School finished, you gotta call them. Where are you? What are you doing? You finished? Okay, make sure you go right home. Yeah, man, that's real. Yeah.
Sirach 42, verse 9. The father waketh for the daughter when no man knoweth, and the care for her taketh away sleep.
Hey, like that guy in the podcast, he's like, "Honey, how many bodies do you have?" And she's like, 8. She was 18.
Yeah, 100.
Huh?
Over 100. She was 18.
She was 18. And then the dad's like, "Honey," he's like, "Surprised." And then the mom's like, "Oh, she's just getting started."
Shit.
She's just getting started.
Hey,
that's a miracle.
Hey, when I was in school, man, the things that we did with young girls, is why you're going to lose sleep, because you understand what this society represents. This society is frivolous, meaning that they don't even look at it like a bad thing.
Nope.
That was just a
Rite of
part
passage,
of it.
rite of
It
passage.
was just a rite of passage.
Passage, yeah.
Grabbing a girl's ass, grabbing a girl's breast, feeling her up, dry humping, that's just a rite of passage. Now that you know the scriptures, now I understand why these men lost sleep, man. All unrighteousness.
You guys go to different girls' house for lunch.
Oh my God.
We didn't eat nothing.
Oh shit.
Next.
Oh shit.
I'm a script. When she is young, lest she pass away the flower of her age, and being married, lest she should be hated.
Hey, what does that mean? What does that mean when a woman passes away the flower of her age? That means she just lost her value. That's all that it means. And we all know it, right? The only reason why a woman still has value in this society is because the majority of you niggas are simps. You guys like whores. You like single mothers. But in the ancient world, they didn't even look at a single mother.
They're just bathing in the filth, man. That's pretty much it. They're just bathing in the filth. Hey, they had a term years ago called damaged goods.
Damaged goods.
Damaged goods.
I still call them that today.
Yeah.
And today it's very insensitive.
Yeah, I
and
call them
hurtful.
that. I call them that
That's what
shit.
it
Yeah.
is, man.
Well, the Moses said they're polluted.
Yeah.
They're polluted. Yeah.
Disgusting.
So you think I'm rude?
Damaged goods. Yeah.
If I could say, because this society, single mothers, they pretty much raise men to date single mothers.
Exactly. Exactly. That's right.
In her
Because,
virginity,
and the reason why, because you become sympathetic
Right.
to everything that your mom told you about your dad,
Yeah.
not understanding she mainly ran your dad away.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
In her virginity, lest she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house,
Mm-hmm.
and having a husband, lest she should misbehave herself.
Who's the father?
And when she is married, lest she should be barren.
Hey, no, go ahead, go ahead, go
You
ahead.
know, kind of a show called Glory.
You are not.
You are not.
Yes. Thank you.
No, but it said to have a child in her father's house. Do you know how crazy that is? Because she's supposed to already be with the man,
Gone.
which is why the dad is supposed to pick the husband, because he's going to pick somebody responsible. But do you know how many young girls, they have the child, but then now they're still living with the mother or still living with the father because there's no finances from the man, or the man is not even around.
Don't know who he is.
You don't even know who he is.
Who he is.
Ecclesiasticus 7:23. Hast thou children, instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth. Hast thou daughters, have care of their body, and show not thyself cheerful toward them.
Hey, like that rapper T.I., what he did was righteous, right? He brought her to the doctor's office for the doctor to check if she had her virginity. And every year that he checked and she still had her virginity, he would do something for her. And that's righteous. I don't know
People
what
were
spirit
flipping up,
jumped.
man.
Yeah, people they went
bugged out.
crazy. I don't know what spirit jumped on him, because maybe he wants to pop her. But hey, because he's in that world. But at the end of the day, as a man, that's a righteous thing to do.
It says, marry thy daughter, so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
Hold on, what did it say?
Marry thy daughter.
How come it didn't say wait until she finds a man? It says that marry that daughter. What? That's the whole reason why, even in their pagan tradition of walking the woman down the aisle, the father does that, and the father hands property off to the husband. And the husband now takes on the care because he paid the dowry, man. It's a transaction.
But I love him, Daddy.
Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
So a lot of you guys, your daughter is a financial property. She's worth money, right? That's how you know this society is wicked, man. Because your kids, you don't get anything from your kids. Your sons are gonna grow up. They're gonna go into jail, or they're gonna go into this. Esau's getting all the money from them. Everything he's getting from that's your money. But Esau takes all of that, man.
It says, but give her to a man of understanding.
that so-called forced marriage. That's what they call it today. But that was regular marriage. Man.
Arranged marriage is good.
All right.
That's what is it, yeah. Hey, and me and a female, we got into a little thing with that, and their mindset with arranged marriage is, oh, there's a lot of abuse, and I'm just like, there's a lot of abuse in boyfriend and girlfriend.
Toxic.
The heck?
So there's more abuse in a woman-to-woman relationship.
Exactly.
Back in Sirach 42, verse 11, keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies.
Hey, and that's every single one of our daughters right now. Every single, read that part again.
Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter.
Every single one of our daughters are shameless. They're all shameless, and we can't get away from them, right? Because just the way that they dress, just the way